Welcome to Speak On It, ladies, a show presented by the Women of Hearts. Hearts meaning having emotion and recognizing true strength. I'm your host, Sabrina, the founder of Women of Hearts, and today I'm joined by some of the wonderful members of our organization. Welcome, ladies. Woo-hoo! Today's topic is trusting girlfriends around your man. Do you? How do you feel about your man being their friend on Facebook? Would you trust your friend alone with your man? Do you think your friend would tell you if he hit on her and vice versa? Trusting girlfriends around your man. I was given this topic by one of our staff members, and I think it's a really good topic. It's funny how we can have friends that we trust with our secrets, but we would second guess trusting them with our men. I think for me, because I don't have a large circle of friends, I'd like to think I could trust all of them, but there are a few that are suspect. I only say that because of what I've seen when men are around and how they seem to get loud and want to be seen and heard over anyone else. May not be that they try anything with my man, but I just feel there's a way to carry yourself when men are around, and especially when your friend's man is in the room. I've had friends dress extra scantily, skeezerous type, you know. There you go. When they know he's going to be around, and there should be codes to how you dress and conduct yourself when in a setting with other women's men. I live by the reverse it rule with everything I do. I stop and think, how would I feel if it was done to me? Yeah, my girlfriend's man could be finer than hello operator, but I'm not going to do anything out of the way to make him look at me in a way that he thinks he could have me. I'm not going to do anything to make him have thoughts about me he shouldn't be having. Now, if he does that on his own, it won't be because I helped put that in his head. Speak on it, ladies. What do you ladies think?
Well, yes, I agree. That should be a code. You should wear certain things, you know, be around my man or anybody else's man if they're your friend.
It's about respect.
Yeah.
That's the key. I think that's the biggest thing, respect.
And if I see my friend go and change her clothes, if I'm going to her house and my man is with me, and she changed her clothes because of something she have on, we're like, yeah, that's my girl, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, you want to be able to trust your friends, you really do, but we all know that there are a lot of trifling women in this world, unfortunately. I just think that I think it comes with maturity, though, too. Sometimes you have a younger group of women that don't think like our older group of women do when it comes to...
you have those select few older ones.
Well, that's true, too. That's true, too. How do you feel about having him being a friend of one of your girlfriends on Facebook?
Facebook has gotten a lot of people in trouble.
Amen.
A lot of people in trouble. But again, it goes right back to the respect element. You need to respect your relationship, friend relationship, intimate relationship. Those are boundaries that you don't cross. If you've got to go looking for something to find on someone that they're doing wrong, there is no trust, so there is no relationship.
That's right.
You know, that's my opinion, but I don't know. I don't have a problem with the Facebook part.
Well, of course, my husband don't have Facebook. So.
But even if he did, I mean, they're going to be people from his past.
Exactly.
You know,
just like on mine. I
Right,
have friends,
exactly.
guy friends that I grew up with or went to school with.
Exactly. Because if these people want to get in touch, guess what? It's not going to just be by Facebook.
Exactly.
You know, they're going to do it anyway. You know? So.
That's very true. Yeah, I don't have a problem with my man being friends with my girlfriends. Because like I said, pretty much in my circle, I trust everybody that I have in my circle. And you want to keep people in your circle that you trust. If I can't leave you alone in the room with my man, then there's a problem. A
Then we don't
problem.
need to be friends.
Exactly. We need to cut ties.
And I don't necessarily think it's the friends. It's those people that we kind of disguise as our friends that we need to worry about or think about. Those people who are associates who really don't know us and don't know our relationships and don't know what the boundaries are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's those people that we selectively call friends who really aren't our friends
True.
that we need to worry
That's
about.
true.
That's very true. Does anybody have a situation of where they've had a friend step
In high
across that
school,
line?
you know, that's that juvenile stuff. At this stage, I would hope and pray we over that.
I had a friend a couple of years ago who kind of crossed the boundary but kind of didn't. Trying to make it seem suspect, you know, asking my man, well, I can feed you while your wife's in the hospital recuperating.
Oh, yeah, see, now me and her have talked.
Yeah. I had a problem with that. I mean, I didn't confront her.
You didn't confront him.
I'm not sure.
'Cause I trust
She was
him.
gonna feed him? What do you mean feed him?
Not in that way, but I mean, it could have been taken that way.
Yeah.
Since I was in the hospital, she would, make sure he has, a nice cooked meal or whatever, come over to the house.
Is that a threat though? I mean, if it was being sincere, would that not be?
It
if
may
she was
have.
looking out for the family, or do you think
I have
she
3
was-
children.
And all she said was
Yeah.
your husband.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. No, if she was saying, you and the family,
I didn't know
that's
Right.
a different story.
The missionary might have been what she was
Right.
trying to
Exactly.
Okay, you specified.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, she should
I
have
don't think
extended
she
it to
knows I know.
everybody. Oh, really?
Yeah.
She should have talked with
Yeah,
you.
she should have said,
Yeah.
Lisa, you're in the hospital.
Is there
I don't
anything I
mind.
can do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cook some meals and take it over for
Exactly.
your husband and
And the
your
family.
children.
Yeah, that-
Right.
yeah.
And I wouldn't have had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even if it came, even just telling him if it had come out that way.
Yeah.
Right.
If you
But
guys
no,
need
but
to-
you are the woman of that house.
Well, yeah.
So
That's
therefore,
right.
she should have gone through you,
Exactly.
not to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's even with Facebook. My girlfriends, all of my even you in this room, if you wanted to be friends with my man, you've asked me. Do you
Yeah.
mind? Because Curtis is funny as hell. Do you
Yeah.
mind? I don't have a problem with
Right.
it. If I do have a problem, I'm grown enough to say to you, I really don't think
I
that
don't
you
prefer
should.
you, yeah.
I mean, we need to keep it 100. I don't really think that you should do that, but
right.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So I think that's with everything you do. If
Right.
you're
Yeah.
friends, you go through your friend first
First.
before
Right.
you even deal with the man.
Even down to my mom, like if she needs somebody to do something, if my dad's not home, she'll call the wife and say, look, I wanted to see if Mr. Smith could come over when my husband gets home because we need to have such and such and such and such done.
Exactly.
She don't just call Mr. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Because there's protocol. There's boundaries you just don't cross. I know we're kind of getting off of what you were talking about a little bit.
No,
But it still
it's not the
ties in.
same
You know,
thing.
but
Trust.
it's
Still trusting somebody that's your man.
People forget all about that respect element for some reason.
That's crazy. Nobody else has anything else that's happened to them that they can talk about?
Well, I had
Speak
a
on it,
situation
ladies.
on the reverse side where my man approached my friend.
Oh.
But she came and told me everything that happened because she was kind of like uncomfortable with him.
Mm-hmm.
Did that break
I've
your
had
friendship
that.
up?
No.
You still
Mhm.
friends?
Oh, yes.
But does she doesn't feel comfortable coming around when
No.
he's around?
Did it break your friendship
So that's a
with the
true
man?
friend.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, it did.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I mean, he was the one who was out of line, so what do you do? I
And
mean,
it'd been different if she
especially-
didn't tell you and you
Exactly.
found out. Yeah.
Yes, I would have been hurt.
Wow.
And then who are you to matter, him or her? I mean, which does it hurt? Does it hurt more that she didn't tell you? Does it hurt that he done it?
But she did tell
She
you.
She
did
did
tell
tell.
you.
Yeah, in her case, the girl did tell.
Yeah.
Her friend did tell.
Mhm.
It's wow. It's deep. But I mean, now that you know the friendship with the man, what do you do? He crossed
Yeah.
the line this time versus
Yeah.
he
Right.
crossed the line, and now she's uncomfortable, probably being around him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad situation.
It is. It can be.
It makes it awkward.
But at
Yeah.
least you feel comfortable enough knowing that if you walk out of the room, that she's not going to fall to what he's wanting or asking.
She was a true
Now,
friend.
She
Yeah.
is a friend.
She was a true friend.
Yeah, because it's hard to come to your friend and say,
Yes.
your man
Mm-hmm.
is
She
trying
was
to hit on
nervous
me.
when she
You know
called me and was
why?
like, girl, can we have lunch? And I'm like, okay. I could tell in her voice something was wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
That's
true
a
friend.
true friend.
Mhm.
That she was, but you know what has happened with a lot of women, especially when you're younger, when you try to tell them something about men, the first thing they think is either she wants him or
Mhm.
she's jealous of our
Mhm.
relationship.
Mhm.
And I've been in a situation where I knew stuff, I know about stuff going on, and I wouldn't say anything because sometimes women, single, especially single women, they think that you're threatened by their relationship. Maybe because I'm single and then she's dating somebody, it looks like it's going good, but I know what he's doing, and I'm
Right.
not going to tell you this time because I know he's going to convince you I'm jealous, and that's not it.
Mhm. That's a
That's
hard
not
one.
it. And sometimes you don't want to mess with your friendship, so you're like, you know what, Lord?
But that
take
tests
it
your
out.
friendship. It's
Yeah.
a really a true
You know, Now
friendship.
he wasn't approaching me, but I've seen stuff,
Mhm.
and you go to them, and he convinced her. And I've seen, it has happened where I have told, not told, I'm not even gonna say told, where I was like, girl, you better watch her, you know.
Step back.
And I mean, we're talking, and I'm like, this is what's going on. But then when she confront him, it's like, you know, I'm not
Throw it
jealous.
turn
Yeah,
it
I mean, I
around.
miss my girl, because a lot of times when they would get in a relationship, they would like put the girls on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it because they're working on relationships, and that's not a problem with me. But don't think I'm trying to hurt your relationship, because he is doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making it up, and I'm not jealous.
And it's
I'm
gonna
not
surface.
It is
Sooner
gonna come
or
out
later.
eventually.
But
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you have to go through hurt, and which would hurt my feelings that these guys would tell them that I'm not jealous.
Right.
No.
Yeah, because they'll quickly
But yeah, they're gonna try to
say,
flip it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they'll
Yeah.
say, she just wants me. That's
Yeah.
all. She know you got a
She's
good
jealous,
thing, and she
knows
trying to
you got
step
a
in
good
it.
thing, and,
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. When they say when. Well, now at this age, it's not like we're gonna be making it up. At this age, you know, it's
Yeah.
real. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if we gave anybody some good tips or advice, but that's just how we feel about things. And that's our time. So I want to thank everybody on the panel for joining me today. We also want to thank you for listening in. Please remember to visit our website at www.womenofhearts.org. And remember, Brina loves you if no one else does. Be blessed, everyone.